Fuck, I can't wait for this show to be over. G'day guys and welcome back to Raging Rhino. Alright, it's time for episode 9 of The Bad Batch called Bounty Lost. Now based on how we saw last week's episode end with Crosshair being injured, Hunter being outgunned by Cad Bane and Cad Bane taking Omega, getting his bounty, and of course then the Bad Batch getting Hunter onto the ship and leaving, and they don't know who the bounty hunter is or who the bounty hunter is working for. So they need to try and figure that out so they can get Omega back. So based on the title of this episode, I think that this episode is going to be Omega delaying Cad Bane getting her to the people who have put the bounty out. As far as we know, we think it's the Kaminoans, but it could be someone else. You never really know until he gets them back. Now, this is the thing. I just foresee this episode being an Omega highlighted episode where she's going to outdo Cad Bane at every turn. Until the very end, he'll find her. And of course, that gives the Bad Batch time to figure out who took her and where they are going. So, without further ado, let's get right into this episode and I'll give you my thoughts at the end of the episode. Let's go. Okay, so this episode ends right at the end of the other one. That's good.
Make the jump.
Oh, tough call to leave Omega behind. Hello, little lady.
How's my asset doing?
Mine.
No one is coming for you, little lady. Now sit tight.
Oh, he said little
and
lady
don't
there.
cause any trouble.
Once you have retrieved the genetic material needed, terminate her.
What genetic material does she carry?
This is all that
so
clone
important.
for. He shot my...
I further analyzed Omega's genetic profile and
Here we go.
discovered she has pure first-generation DNA. Omega is a pure genetic replication.
How many clones like that exist?
To my knowledge, there's only one other.
How can she
A
be
male
a pure
clone,
genetic
codenamed
replication?
Alpha.
No, not that way. Look, you need to rewire the servos.
It's cool shit.
He's right.
Fennec.
Fennec Shand.
If she hits him. Same shit. She outsmarted him. Of course she did. Look at that. Star Wars has become about just cloning now. Everything's about clones and shit. Is there Palpatine in there? She's... Oh my god, do everything. She turns on everything. She knows how to use everything. She knows everything. And her importance is that she's a direct replica of Jango Fett, but she's a girl, so how's that possible? She's so good at everything. Oh, that was just a Snoke. So they're working for different people, obviously. So 2 people want her. 2 people have a bounty out on her for 2 different reasons. Oh my god! She actually jumped. She actually... Oh my god. Lucky. She's so fucking lucky. What, that one little panel that he took off broke the ship? Come on.
Rika!
Oh my god.
Oh, good to have you back, kid.
No, he got outdone by Fennec. Twice. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Here we go. We get another father-daughter chat. Let's listen in, shall we?
You are never going back to Kamino.
Promise?
I promise.
And that's where the episode ends. Okay. So it was pretty much exactly what I said at the beginning of the episode. It's Omega getting away in her own way and pretty much outsmarting everyone and doing everything without any barriers whatsoever to actually have to overcome. They are at a facility that looks like it hasn't been powered up in years, and she just bang, 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 and away she goes, and she's able to send the signal out to the Bad Batch to come and help rescue her. It turns out that her genetics is an exact copy of Jango Fett's, which is, to me, it's physically impossible that can be the case. She's a female, and she's supposed to have a Jango Fett's exact genetics. And that's why she's so valuable. She's basically as valuable as Rex in regards to the blood type, because it's his genuine blood. It's not copying the blood. Just, wow. So it turns out that Cad Bane is working for the Kaminoan Prime Minister. And, of course, the one that we saw at the beginning of the series that was walking around with Omega and pretty much mentoring her around the facility and stuff like that, she's the one that keeps sending Fennec Shand and basically sending Fennec to protect her. So as long as Omega isn't in the hands of the Prime Minister or the Kaminoans in general, then she's happy that, you know, she doesn't have her. So when she sent Fennec Shand the first time, why isn't Fennec just making sure that she's okay with, like, I don't really understand that, because she was sent the first time to get her to take her back there, but now the person who sent her doesn't want her to come back or something. I don't know. Maybe it was her. Oh, look, it's so twisted. It's pretty much like I said. It's Omega getting herself away from these well-trained bounty hunters, and Cad Bane gets outdone by Fennec Shand twice, and Fennec's supposed to be this new, like, he even calls it out and says you're a bit underrated for my level of experience. Not in those words, but you know what I mean. The episode, it was just a filler episode. What was the purpose of this episode? It was to let us know that it's the Kaminoans that are actually sending the bounties out. And one wants her to be alive. The Prime Minister wants the bounty to come, get the genetic blood that they need, and then destroy Omega. Because it's just an asset to them that they just, you know, pretty much kill her. And that's why the other Kaminoan sends Fennec to go and protect her and make sure that she stays with the Bad Batch. I don't know. We're episode 9. We've got 7 more episodes to go. And I don't even really know what this show is. At the end there, we get the little father-daughter chat between Hunter and Omega again. About how he's going to protect her again. And that he's not going anywhere again. The insecurities of this kid are unreal. Especially considering what she can actually do. She got off that place by herself. That little panel got ripped off, and that apparently made the ship start crashing down. But by then, the Bad Batch guys had shown up. And how far did they have to travel too? Yeah, they went into hyperspace, but fuck, they can't just get there like that, Dave Filoni. You know this. You should know this. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the episode. It was a shit episode. Garbage. Stupid story that it was just filler. Just horrible. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for episode 10. Fuck, I can't wait for this show to be over. Later, guys.